Hey Isaiah, my name is Dallin Broomfield with Iron Chest Pest Control Marketing. We spoke the other day on the phone, and I know you didn't request one of these videos, but after looking through your campaign and your websites, it really felt like you should know some of this information. So, without further ado, this is our specialized custom website screencast. I'm going to go over your website and leave you with a few tips and tricks on one, how you can improve your online presence, two, generate more traffic, leads, and sales through your website. If you could, please give me some feedback on what you thought about this. But without further ado, the three things that we're going to talk about today is content, citations, and backlinks. So content is king. You want to have a lot of content across your website, and there's a few reasons why. One, it's going to let Google know that you're the expert in your field. And then two, it's going to allow you to get in all of the high quality and relevant keywords that these Google users are searching for. Also, very important these days is the AI search. So it's also going to allow you to get in that AI content to be found in the AI search. So looking at some of these keywords like pest control Queen Creek, this keyword gets searched 150 times every month, has a keyword difficulty of 25, super competitive here in the Arizona area. But if I wanted to get found for a keyword like this, pest control Queen Creek, what I would do is I would come over here to my website, and instead of using the Phoenix keywords, I would use the Queen Creek keywords. And the reason why is because I'm guessing this is where your Google business profile is verified due to the fact that you have a Queen Creek AZ address down here in the footer. So if your GMB and your address is in Queen Creek, your homepage needs to be revolved around that Queen Creek area. After you get Queen Creek, then you can go after some of these other areas, or of course, you have your service areas where you can build every page. But the point of this saying this is that you don't want to target Phoenix on your homepage if your business profile is in the Queen Creek area. You want to be relevant to that Queen Creek. And then again, you could always go back and do these service areas and get all those other keywords like, pest control, Chandler, which also gets searched 400 times. And then, of course, the big one, Pest Control Phoenix, 3,600 searches on that. So I would just have a service area for Pest Control Phoenix. And then again, leave my homepage as the Queen Creek. So that is my number one tip for you there on the content. Again, I'm going to come over here to Google and I'm going to Google Pest Control Queen Creek AZ. And the first few things that you're going to see pop up are your paid ads through Google. Both are very effective to get into. This is your local service ads and the PPC right here. I do highly recommend running them, especially this time of year. But for the sake of the video, I'm going to stay on the local organic side of things. So this section right here is the local map pack. In my opinion, this is the best place to be in because of the reviews. People trust reviews like their grandma. And so it's good to get a consistent review pattern and be responding to these reviews. Google loves to see that you're going to be interacting with your customers. Another good way to interact with your customers is to be making weekly Google posts and posting about your products and services. But most importantly, and this is my tip too, is you want to create citations to your Google business profile. Citations are simply just online directories. Anywhere where your business name, address, and phone number is listed is going to create that citation for you. And the more of them you have, the more authority and rank that you're going to have in the local maps. And then finally, this next section down, this is your organic traffic. This is where the website would go. And when we're talking about Google, Google is just a big popularity contest. And so the more relevant backlinks that you have linking back to your website are basically just these other websites that are raising their hand and saying, yes, this guy is trusted and authoritative and deserves to be up at the top of Google. So my tip 3 is more backlinks to the website. So we're going to go back over this tool that we use called Ahrefs. It is just a tool. It's not 100% correct all the time, but we can see that on this domain name right here, you guys got a domain rating of 0 and a URL rating of 4.8. You got about 92 backlinks. You're getting found for 12 keywords, and you've got roughly about 62 people traveling to your website every month. So looking at some of these keywords, big traffic right here, how to get rid of prairie dogs, sitting on position 6. So you've got roughly about 54 people traveling in for that. Brand name, EcoPest Pest Management, 8 position on that, 2 on that. Again, more prairie dogs, woodpecker removal services. Are woodpeckers protected in Arizona? Stuff, keywords like that, really, but the volume just really dives off. As you notice in here, there's nothing about Queen Creek Pest Control, Phoenix Pest Control, Scottsdale Pest Control. None of those types of keywords are being found, which those are the money keywords. When people search those keywords and find you, they're ready to buy services. So lastly, I do want to look at mohopest.com. And basically just look at the way that they're set up for that Queen Creek area. So if you notice when we came here, their service pest control Queen Creek. That's what their whole homepage is about. If we come over here and find their business down in the maps, they have a Queen Creek address. So they're all about Queen Creek, right? And so because of that, because they've niched it down to that specific area, they're getting found for only 8 keywords, but 128 people. So pest control Queen Creek, there's that keyword we already looked. So position 2, they've got 56 people coming to their website every month looking for that keyword. And then pest control Queen Creek AZ, another 41 there. And I know that would be a pretty big game changer for you guys if you can do the same. So again, my 3 tips. One is content. Be very conscientious about where you're putting content, what type of content that you're putting on your website. The algorithm is getting very, very particular and strict with that. 2, citations and reviews. You want to be building consistent review patterns. If you're not already set up on automatic review requests, I would start doing that today. And then citations to build that authority in the maps. Lastly, is the backlinks, is to run more backlinks to your website so that you're building up that domain authority and outranking all your other competitors. I hope you found valuable information into this, and I look forward to getting some feedback from you on what you thought. Thank you. Take care.